Something important is about to happen in your life, my dear. If you believe in angels, listen closely and don't ignore this. An angel says, "I've seen everything that happened when no one else was watching. I've seen the way people treated you, the whispers behind your back, the fake smiles, the ones who pretended to care but secretly wanted you to fail. I've seen the nights you cried alone asking if anyone truly loved you. I've seen your pain, your confusion, and your hope. Now it's time for me to tell you something so serious that even the angels are on edge. Michael is here with me, and what he's saying about your future cannot be delayed. That's why this message is reaching you right now. This is not ordinary, it's not casual, it's a direct command from heaven. Michael says, open your heart right now before it's too late. Something unexpected is coming to your home, and it's not from where you think. The spiritual realm is moving, something has been released, and a messenger is already on the way carrying something with your name on it, written in light, not ink. It can't be stopped, it can't be stolen, it can't be misunderstood, but if you ignore this moment or let doubt close your heart, you'll miss a divine opportunity. Heaven is literally stepping into your life. Michael's voice is urgent because he knows the hidden things that were done against you, the call made in your name, the signature you never wrote, the secret someone swore to take to the grave. But God says the hiding is over. The truth is coming out. What's on the way will shock you because it was never meant for your eyes. They paid to hide it, they altered it, they blocked it, but now God is putting it in your hands. You've been feeling watched lately, feeling chills, hearing strange sounds, waking from vivid dreams. That's not your imagination. Heaven has been trying to reach you. Angels have surrounded you, not to harm you, but to reveal something life-changing. This moment was written in heaven. Your name was read aloud, and the exact date and time for this word were set. You are chosen. What was stolen will be returned sevenfold. There's a woman who worked against you, smiling in your face but jealous inside. She knew your calling and tried to block it with lies and alliances. They thought they could delay your blessings forever, but they underestimated divine justice. The plan is falling apart. Heaven is shifting things in your favor. Michael stood watch while your name was restored and blessings reattached. He saw how you kept believing through the pain. And now the heavens are speaking your name. What's coming isn't just money, isn't just relationships, isn't just spiritual growth, it's all of it together. It's redemption, reversal, resurrection. That's why Michael says, don't put this off. Darkness tries to return the moment you delay. You have to stand firm. This is your hour, your miracle, your divine alignment. Your breakthrough was delayed only so it could happen at this exact moment. A curse in your family line is breaking. Truth buried for decades is surfacing, and when it does, your bloodline will shift. Within 7 days, someone you haven't heard from in years will reach out. Hidden in their words will be a clue, follow it. You've always felt different, and that's because you were never meant to blend in. Doors were shut to you, people resisted you, but now a door no one can close is opening. Someone is watching from a distance, afraid of what your success will reveal, which is why you've been under such attack. But that ends today. The news will come in stages, a sign, then confirmation, then the full reward. You'll know it's only God. The woman who tried to block this is losing her power. You don't need to fight her, heaven already is. Before midnight tonight something will shift in your home, a sound, a presence, a dream. This is the sign. Don't let fear or doubt stop you. Every delay is ending, every prayer is being answered, every false word about you is being erased. The courtroom of heaven has ruled for you. But you must decide now to receive it. Michael says this isn't just a message, it's a survival strategy. Someone close to you recently made a confession about you, jealous, hurtful words that reached 3 different people. One even kept proof of it. That's why things have felt off lately. These words created a shadow, but as you read this, the light is breaking through. God is cutting the ties their jealousy tried to create and is restoring what was taken. They spoke to more than one person, and lies are spreading where you can't see. But God is raising voices to defend you without you even asking. He's opening rooms where your name will be honored. Michael is blocking the spiritual fallout from their words and covering your name so no curse sticks. This is urgent because some of your blessings have been delayed waiting for you to be ready to receive. The person who spoke against you saw signs of your rising and panicked. But God placed a heavenly witness in their circle and every word was brought before him. Your silence has been holy, and you will be rewarded for it. Michael is handing you a spiritual document sealed in gold, containing the truth they hid in God's plan for your future. But you must be awake and open. The veil is lifting, the shift is here, and every lie will be turned into fuel for your rise. People have distanced themselves not because of you, but because they were fed lies dressed as concern. These seeds became coldness and rejection. But now God is tearing away that fog so you see clearly. The one who betrayed you let jealousy grow until it became betrayal, speaking softly but cutting deeply. Michael says again, do not skip this. You may feel like nothing's changing, but everything already has. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Archangel Michael is guarding your miracle so it cannot be delayed another day. You have waited, endured, given even when empty, and heaven saw it all. The news coming to your house is God's way of saying, well done. Someone has been told by heaven to bless you and is already on their way. They don't even know why, they just feel they must. The enemy tried to block this with fear and distractions, but God has overruled. The dry season is ending. You've carried pain that wasn't yours, been attacked by people you helped, but your faith has made room for the impossible. The miracle will happen in your home, just like the angel passed over the Israelites' doors. Michael is making sure nothing blocks it. This moment is divine. You didn't stumble on this by accident, heaven planned it. Speak life, rehearse the promise, not the pain. God says, what I told you will happen. This is your emergency broadcast. Cancel the doubt. I was never absent, I was preparing you. If I had given it earlier, it would have crushed you. Now you're ready. Watch for signs, a call, an email, a letter, a stranger's word. Every sign is part of the plan. Some people had to leave because they weren't meant to go where you're headed. They loved your weakness but feared your strength. The news coming to you is coded in heaven and can't go to anyone else. This is fullness, not crumbs, not almosts. Heaven has dispatched it, Michael is guarding it, and nothing can stop it. You're not being blessed because you were perfect, but because you never stopped trusting. Your enemies are scattering, their plans collapsing. You're not just protected, you're a priority. The blessing is deeper than money or promotion. It's about healing, peace, restoration, your name cleared, your voice heard, your dignity returned, your joy overflowing. Joy, peace, confirmation, deep healing, overwhelming favor, that's what's coming. This is real, this is prophetic, this is now. Lift your head, the new chapter begins today, and the Lord walks with you in every step. And now heaven says the story is not over. The next chapter is already being written as you stand here breathing. Your life is stepping into a season where you won't have to beg for doors to open, doors will swing wide before you even knock. You've been in a season where you felt overlooked, unseen, bypassed while others seemed to get what you prayed for. But that delay wasn't punishment. It was strategy. God was preparing the right time, the right people, and the right place so when the blessing came, it would fit perfectly, and no one could take credit for it but Him. The news that's coming is layered. It will begin small, like a gentle ripple on still water, but it will grow until it becomes a wave that lifts you higher than you thought possible. You'll look back on this moment and realize that every tear watered the ground you are about to harvest. The same people who doubted you will have no choice but to watch the blessing unfold. Some will try to come close again, but heaven says to move with wisdom. Forgive them, but don't give them the keys to your heart again. This time, your peace must be protected at all costs. Michael is not leaving your side. Even now he's standing watch over conversations being had about you. There are meetings happening where your name is being mentioned in rooms you've never entered. At first, it may feel strange, calls from unexpected numbers, emails from people you thought forgot you, doors opening that had been locked for years. But this is the divine orchestration you've been waiting for. God is moving puzzle pieces into place that you couldn't reach on your own. A shift is coming in your work, your finances, and even in relationships you thought were gone forever. Some reconnections will be divine, meant to heal old wounds and close unfinished chapters. Others will be final. God will let you see clearly who cannot go forward with you. Don't resist the separation, it's part of your protection. In the coming days, watch for the sign in threes, 3 unexpected moments that feel connected, like heaven tapping your shoulder saying, "Pay attention." It could be 3 similar numbers, 3 encounters with strangers who speak life into you, or 3 pieces of good news arriving in a row. When you see it, you'll know the delivery has already begun. And this time, nothing can stop it. Heaven's decree is sealed. No human hand, no evil plan, no hidden agenda can undo what's been ordered. The shift will touch every part of your life, even areas you forgot to pray about. Some blessings will arrive quietly, others will come so suddenly that you'll stand in awe, unsure whether to laugh or cry. And that's when you'll hear God's voice in your spirit saying, "See? I told you I was with you." The woman who tried to block your blessing will watch it unfold and be unable to interfere. Her alliances will fall apart, her influence will fade, and her own words will expose her. You won't have to lift a finger, God will fight for you in ways you couldn't imagine. The person who took part in hiding your breakthrough will face the truth they tried to bury. Heaven is making it impossible for them to keep what was meant for you. And when the truth comes out, you won't feel the need to shout or gloat. You'll simply stand in the peace of knowing justice came without you having to seek revenge. Your home will become a place of visitation. The same way the angel passed over the homes of the faithful in Egypt, a divine presence will settle in your space. You might notice the atmosphere shift, peace where there was once heaviness, lightness in your spirit where there was once anxiety. At night you'll rest without the weight of unspoken worries. In the morning, you'll wake with a sense of expectation, because you'll know the delivery could happen at any moment. And when it arrives, it will not be half a blessing. It will be complete, lacking nothing. In this new season, you will speak differently. The pain of the past will no longer be the story you tell. Instead, you'll speak from a place of victory, even about the hardest moments. The wounds will become wisdom, the losses will become lessons, and the delays will become proof that God's timing is perfect. People will notice the change in you, they'll see the light in your eyes, the strength in your voice, the calm in your spirit. And some will ask, "What happened to you?" That will be your moment to testify. To say, "Heaven stepped into my life. God did what no one else could. This is bigger than you." The blessing coming is not just for your comfort, it's a key that will unlock things for others connected to you. When you rise, someone else will be inspired to believe again. When you receive, someone else will find the courage to ask God for more. Your life will be living proof that faith still works, that prayer still moves heaven, that God still speaks. You will become a sign in the earth, a reminder that the unseen realm is real and active. And for every person who tried to curse you with their words, a blessing will return to you multiplied. Don't be surprised if in the next weeks you start to feel a pull to prepare, cleaning spaces, finishing old tasks, organizing things you've been putting off. That's your spirit making room for what's about to arrive. Don't fight it. Flow with it. Make space physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Clear out what doesn't serve you anymore. Release grudges, let go of what no longer fits, and open your hands fully. The delivery can't arrive to a heart still holding onto yesterday's pain. You will know it's here when the first wave of peace hits you so deeply that you can't explain it. You'll sit in the quiet and realize that the weight is gone, the fear is gone, the uncertainty is gone. In its place will be clarity, direction, and joy. Then the outward signs will follow: messages, offers, opportunities, and financial shifts. Some of them will seem almost too good to be true, but you'll feel the divine fingerprint on them. And in that moment you will remember this word and know that heaven kept its promise. Michael says, stay alert. Stay grateful. Stay ready. Because what's coming won't take months or years, it's already in motion. It's not waiting for the right circumstances, it's bringing the right circumstances with it. And when it lands, it will feel like every wrong turn, every delay, every closed door suddenly makes sense. You'll see that none of it was wasted. Even the moments you thought broke you were shaping you into the person who could handle what's about to arrive. So breathe. Stand tall. Smile even before you see it, because heaven has already moved in your favor. The mail of heaven has been sent out, and your name is glowing on the package. The angels are on assignment. The gates are open. The time is now. And now heaven says, the chapter that is ending will never reopen. The door you are walking through will not swing back to the old days, the old ways, or the old pain. What is in front of you is not a repeat of what you've survived, it's brand new. I am not recycling your life, I am rebuilding it from the foundation up. This is why so much has been removed recently. Some of the relationships, habits, and even opportunities you lost were taken away because they couldn't survive where you're going. It's not punishment, it's preservation. You don't need everything you thought you needed. You only need what is meant for this new season. And heaven has already packed it for you. Michael says even now, angels are moving things in and out of your path. Some doors are being locked for good so you don't waste energy knocking again. Other doors are being flung open so fast you won't have time to question if you're ready, you will simply step through because the timing will be too clear to doubt. In this next move, you won't have to push, you'll be carried. The same spirit that has been sustaining you in the quiet will be the wind under you when it's time to run. Soon you will notice divine interruptions, moments where your day is shifted unexpectedly, where you end up in the right place at the right time without planning it. These are not coincidences. These are checkpoints in the path heaven mapped for you. Every delay will turn out to be a redirection. Every no will turn out to be a protection. You'll start to see the fingerprints of God on the details. Even the small ones will matter. There is someone who owes you an apology, but don't wait for it before you move forward. Some people won't admit what they did, but heaven's justice doesn't require their confession, it requires your release. The moment you let go of the need for them to make it right, God will make it right for you in ways they never could. Your vindication will not be in their words, it will be in the visible shift of your life. The news that's coming to your house will start a chain reaction. Once it arrives, other things that were stuck will begin to move. Finances will be freed, relationships will be healed, health will be strengthened, creativity will return, and joy will flow again. And this time, the blessing will stick. No more cycles of almost reaching the promise only to see it slip away. This time, it's staying. Your home will feel different. The heaviness will be gone. Peace will fill every room like sunlight in the morning. You may find yourself singing without thinking, smiling for no reason, waking up before the alarm because your spirit is excited. That's the atmosphere of breakthrough. And it will be so strong that people who visit your home will feel it too. They will say, "Something is different here," and they won't even have the words to describe it. That's because it's not just a feeling, it's the presence of heaven resting over you. Michael warns not to share every detail of what's coming with everyone. Some blessings are too sacred to be exposed too soon. There will be people who try to speak doubt over what you've received. They may call it luck or coincidence. But you'll know it was divine. Protect what's holy. Share it only with those who will celebrate without jealousy, who will pray for you without agenda, who will guard it like their own. And when the first wave of good news comes, act on it. Don't freeze in disbelief. This is not the time to second-guess whether you're worthy. God has already called you worthy. That's why it's arriving. Step into it with boldness. Say yes when the opportunity comes. Sign the paper. Make the call. Walk through the open door. This is the season where hesitation could cause you to miss something that was custom-made for you. There will be moments when it feels overwhelming, in a good way. The speed at which things change will make you stop and catch your breath. But when you feel that, just remember, you asked for this. You prayed for this. You endured for this. You've been prepared for this. And heaven doesn't make mistakes. If it's coming to you now, it's because you are ready now. In the weeks ahead, expect to see the number 7 in unusual places. That will be heaven's reminder of restoration. What was taken will be returned in greater measure. It may come as 7 days of open doors, 7 unexpected blessings, or even the number appearing in ways that make you pause. Each time you see it, take a moment to thank God for what's already on the way. Gratitude will multiply it. Michael says, "Watch how quickly the shadows lift." The heaviness you've carried for years will disappear in days. Old fears will lose their grip. The lies spoken over you will lose their power. And the very places where you were shamed will become the places where you are honored. People will look at you and not understand how you turned it around so quickly, but you'll know, it wasn't you, it was the hand of heaven. There will also be a divine reversal in something official, paperwork, a decision, a record, or a verdict. Where your name was once marked with lack, it will now be marked with favor. What once read as denied will be changed to approved. What once said closed will now say open. The angels are already moving on this, aligning people, shifting decisions, and clearing obstacles. And here's the part heaven wants you to hold close: your influence is about to grow. Not for fame, not for ego, but because your story will carry weight. People will seek you out for advice, encouragement, and inspiration. Some will come to you in secret, asking how you kept faith through it all. You will be a walking testimony, a lighthouse for others who are in storms right now. And that is why this moment is so important. It's not just about you, it's about every life your breakthrough will touch. When the delivery is complete, you will know without a doubt that it came from God. There will be no logical explanation for how it all worked out so perfectly. The timing will be too exact, the pieces too precise, the outcome too good. You will look up and say, "Only heaven could have done this." And you will hear in your spirit, "I told you to trust me." So stand ready. The sound of your miracle is already in the air. The winds have shifted. The messenger is at your gate. And the seal on your blessing has been broken, it's on the move toward you now. Nothing will stop it. Nothing will delay it. Nothing will diminish it. Breathe it in. Step forward. Receive it fully. This is not the end of the story, it's the beginning of the chapter you've been waiting for. The past is over. The future is open. And heaven is walking you through the door.